Hello, 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 hello. Are we back? Alright, I think it's working. Let me know if it breaks. I think my OBS just crashed. We'll see. Okay, anyway. I think it kicked everybody out, so I'm probably... Ah, yes. Not back, this is a new live stream. Okay. Sorry for that. I still have to get used to streaming. I couldn't restart it, I had to actually close out my whole OBS and reinstantiate this stream on YouTube. So yeah, probably lost a lot of viewers there, but it's fine, it's fine. We were working on making this cube float. Let's make it exponential. So we'll add that holding strength and we'll multiply it by that holding strength. So it's super strong on the outside. I mean, no, but... There's probably just some formula for this that I don't know. But we're gonna keep playing with it until I found it. Let me take a quick drink. We're back. Boombox, hello. Eunice, hello. I hope I didn't lose too many viewers. Probably did. So let's turn down that force a little bit. It's orbiting. Let's keep a little higher and let's actually use the main camera's bases, so we can also move the cube up and down. Not global transform. Yeah, it is easier to multibot. I think it would be easier to disable the physics simulation of the object while holding it and just lerping the position to the desired point. Yeah, I did something similar in the beginning, but you'll be able to push the cube through walls because it needs the physics simulation to collide with the walls. So we gotta find some kind of sweet spot in between, because this is not it yet, but it's kind of working. I just need it to be... I think what the problem is once it gets to the point that it needs to be, there's no more applied force, so it's not going to stop itself. So we could just add some manual dampening. Usually increase this strength a little bit again. And then we're just gonna remove velocity the closer it gets to the point. So once it's almost at the point, we're just gonna minimize the velocity. And for that we'll need some kind of variable keeping track of how close it is to the point, which we already have, which is distance 2. So maybe we can just go holding body dot velocity linear velocity equals holding body dot linear velocity linear velocity times holding force strength dot normalized. Do we have to normalize it? I don't think so. That will mean that it will be even more frantic when it's far away from the holding point. Yeah, that's what I thought. Can I just normalize a vector tree? Yeah. And why didn't you give me that before? So the velocity will be normal. I can't normalize a float. Why can't I normalize a float? Huh? Am I just being stupid? Oh yeah, it's just a number, you can normalize it. But I'm just gonna cap it at 1. That's stupid. There's no way that's the best way of doing that. I'm just missing something. Velocity damp amount equals holding force There's no way I gotta do it like this, but somebody in chat, please tell me why I'm being stupid. And explain to me what I'm doing wrong, please. Oh, I thought it was perfect for a second. Did you see that? Like the first two movements? Like that's exactly what I want, and it can't go through the floor. It's like the perfect force grab, so why is it spazzing out there? It's because... Wait, I know the function. Sorry, I forgot it. Okay, so velocity damp amount equals clamp F, yes, minus 1, 1. Okay, so if it's going very fast, it's not working. But like this. Voomp, 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 voomp. That's perfect. Like sometimes it's working perfectly, but when it's going too fast and it's missing that clamping range or that dampening range. So I want the dampening range to be a little bigger. I probably want this force can be a lot smaller now. Yeah, so right now it's just never coming into that dampening range until right then. So I could just scale up the dampening range. It is kind of a cool effect. It's not what I want yet. You can see it getting closer to the dampening field and then just almost stopping right before we want it to. Limit the speed of the object. Yeah, that's probably also what I should do. You're absolutely right. Can I clamp a whole vector? So let's actually reset that dampening force. Because when this is working, yeah, that is right. And then we just limit the velocity. see if I can clamp a whole vector tree. You cannot clamp a whole vector tree, but can I clamp a velocity? Clamping velocity. I could totally just normalize the velocity. Which is almost like clamping. But yeah, it's never gonna be faster than 1. And I'm normalizing it. That's stupid. So we're not doing that. We're just gonna clamp every individual axis. Is the object you're trying to pick up a physics object? Yes. That's the whole point. We're making a tool to grab rigid bodies and move them around without them moving through walls and floors. So we gotta keep the physics simulation active. And we gotta tame the simulation somehow to get the object to stay where you want it to be. No! Where are you going, my friend? So that's a new problem, but I can probably write it, which is cool. I can write it. Come back. Okay, so that's no longer working. Why not? Because we're not actually clamping the right values. Amazing. Amazing. Oh my god, I just figured out the solution. We're not supposed to add an impulse, we're just supposed to set the linear velocity. And we don't need that dampening. And I don't think we need this. Because right now the velocity will always just be towards that holding point, right? Yeah, that's it. Well, that was a lot of work for nothing. A problem we're still having is if I push this into the wall, it really wants to go in there. But it is not going through, so that's nice. And I can probably write this. I can probably fix most of these bugs by just making the velocity a lot smaller. So this was all for nothing. That's great. The velocity damp amount was for nothing. The holding strength. That's what we're going to decrease a little bit. See if it's still functional. Yeah, so that's a little too slow because now I'm able to walk into it. Hello Zuhair. Angular velocity clamp. Yeah, the rotation is what is glitching. I could just freeze the rotation probably. That would help a lot. Dampening the rotation velocity. Yeah, you're right. We're gonna try that. Try jolt physics. Yes, also right. But I feel like I can get it working in normal physics, and I don't feel like installing jolt physics right now. It's still a very clean project. I don't want to have add-ons yet. I'll do it when it's necessary. So dampening the rotation is gonna solve the jiggle. Let's see if I can just dampen the rotation of the whole thing. Angular dampening 0.5. Is that a lot? I don't know. Doesn't seem like it. 10. Yeah, I don't think that glitching is really rotation dampening, because I feel like it is dampened the rotation a lot. Yeah, just look at it falling back down. So I think it's just the physics simulation glitching out, which is to be expected. I could probably fix it because the force is just so great because he's so far away from the point that he wants to be, the cube. That's why it's starting twitching, because the force is so great and he can't move. So I could probably just set a max for that force. Let's do that. I lost my chat. Where's my chat? Let's see. That holding strength is going to be clamped. Let's say -5 +5. Is that still fast enough to make this feel snappy? Not really, it needs to be faster. And is it still glitching? Yes. It's probably not so much a problem on my code, on my end. It's probably more just that the physics simulation doesn't like that type of behavior. And let's be real, the physics simulation of Godot is kind of glitchy. To be honest, it is working better than I expected for the time we had. Let's increase the slap force by a lot so we can play baseball. I don't know why, but I can always entertain myself with physics. $500. And let's do it from the camera. Right now the slapping is coming from the player's rotation and not the camera's rotation. And we did experiment with it a little bit before. But I feel like now we have the force grab, there's a lot more sense to having up and down movement in the slap. It is satisfying. I'm adding in more cubes. Okay, so that is the functionality that we want. It is kind of annoying that it's blocking the whole view when you're walking. Say you had to grab the cube from here and move to some part of the stage. Can I grab cubes? No, I can grab it through any other geometry. That's good. Let's see if I can glitch out of this part of the stage. Perfect. Alright, enough messing around. Are we gonna try and fix that glitchy physics? No, we're probably first gonna try jolt physics. Are we gonna clean up this code a little bit? Yes. Let's remove all those magic ass numbers. So, what is this point? This is holding distance. What else do we got? This is holding force, but we're already using that. What's a good name for that number? Holding point attraction force. I don't know how to spell attraction, I'm dyslexic. Attraction force. I believe that was 6. Maybe the cube shouldn't collide with the player while I'm holding it. It is gonna be causing bugs for sure. Alright, enough playing around with this demo. Let me grab a quick drink and I'll be right back. Oh my god, I have the wrong chat open. I got the chat from the last stream. Ah, okay. So this is you guys. Is this the right chat? Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Yeah, somebody's chatting here. They should be it. Trying to destroy our speedrun techniques. That's actually what I think about a lot. Like, if I'm building something and it's slightly buggy and you're able to like get some movement out of it, I'm like, should I just leave it in to like stimulate a speedrunning community? So if people do crazy tricks. Oh wait, I'm grabbing a drink. I'll be right back. 1 second. back. Yeah, I'm not gonna leave it like that. It would be fun, but I will get a lot of reviews saying it's buggy. Okay, so we're procrastinating really hard right now. Most of the range functionality is in, but we do want it also to be able to damage enemies. And we don't have any enemies yet with health and stuff, so we're gonna have to make that first. So let's actually first finish up the SMG, get some shooting mechanics in, and I think that's what I'm gonna call it a day. I'm gonna get some dinner. But yeah, let's build out super basic SMG. This is still super hacky, and I'm gonna clean this code up, of course, and add animations and models. But first, the SMG. Or sway. Weapon sway. Ooh. Yeah, let's do weapon sway first. Because we can just do it in the view model manager. I am using Godot's built-in physics, yes. But I'll probably switch to Jolt, but not yet. So for weapon sway, we're just gonna need the mouse input from the player. So the player's gonna need a reference to the view model. And then here it's just gonna pass its relative, yeah. Sway by that relative x and that relative y. Oh, we can use it here. We cannot do it here. Ooh. Well, we'll do it first and then we'll fix it. We can do it here because the animation player is also controlling the view model's rotation. We want the rotation.y and the rotation.z, I believe. I want the rotation.y and the rotation.x. We're just going to rotate the whole view model. By that x and that y and then 0. Degrees to radians. Let's do 1 radian for every pixel, or 1 degrees for every pixel. It's going to be way too much, but we'll see. It doesn't like that at all. Oh. It's just spazzing out. It's probably because we're doing this in the process. Let me first just comment this out, and then we'll just do the sway, and then we'll reset the rotation. Okay, so that's not how we're gonna do it. We're gonna just set the rotation. It's way too much, and I'm doing it backwards, I think. Yeah, so this is supposed to be X, and it's supposed to be Y, and it's still way too much. So that's working, only this needs to be higher. A lot of magic numbers here, I know. I'll take them out later. It's pretty good. Can be a little bit stronger. Yeah, I only stream on YouTube. Hello, James X. Yes, I remember you. I do. You were in the, what was it, 10K celebration video where I thanked all the subscribers, right? And you weren't in it. It was actually a very sad moment. What happened to yesterday's VOD? Is it not on there? I'll check it when I finish the stream. They might be set to private. Hello, the Flint. Hello. Yeah, I know. I didn't forget you, James. Don't worry. I told you were gonna be the first in the 20K celebration video, but I did this whole creating a little one, so there weren't really usernames in there. So I'm sorry. But I am still grateful. I hope today's VOD is not messed up due to the stream dropping. So this way is working. It is gonna completely break when I animate. Let's actually test that. Does the animation player just get priority? Oh, it doesn't actually break that bad. I guess it's just the up and down. Yeah, that's fine. So let's do the SMG, and then I'm gonna eat. I'm starving. What does an SMG need? FAR needs a current ammo equals 20. FAR max ammo equals 20. FAR fire rate equals... How fast do SMGs fire? SMG fire rate. 600 rounds per minute. 600 divided by 60. is 10.8 rounds per second. 1000 milliseconds divided by 10.8. Alright, so about every 100 milliseconds we're gonna fire one. So 0.1 second for every bullet. Is that right? I think so. Fire current. Fire timer equals 0.1. Firing equals false. And then when we hold this down, I don't actually need firing. So when we hold the trigger down, the fire rate timer is going to go down by delta. Oh yeah, I actually do know it needed. Because we're going to move all of this to a process function. Firing equals true. Firing equals false. And then let's create a process function. Physics process, because we are going to do some raycasting in there. And we'll say if firing. Let me put up the chat. How often do you plan on streaming? I don't know. I kind of like it so far. I've been doing it yesterday and today, and I've been actually getting views, which is crazy. I don't know why programming streams are getting views all of a sudden, but they never did, and now they do. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. And yeah, if it gets views, I'll keep doing it. I love chatting with you guys while I develop. So if firing, we're going to be decreasing that fire timer by delta. And if that fire timer is less than 0, we're going to reset that fire timer to the fire rate. And we're going to fire, which will not be a function because we need the process function. So when we fire, so this will be where we fire. Let's give the SMG a raycast as well. Raycast 3D. Set this to 0 minus, what's the range? 100. SMG raycast. I need a reference to that. SMG raycast, check for collisions, and we're just gonna copy the range code. We're just going to use that SMG raycast. So what we're doing is we're firing, and every time we fire a bullet, we're checking for collisions to a raycast, to a rigid body. And if it's a rigid body, we're applying a force. And it's set to slap force. Just keep the now, rename them later, I think. Set it to something super high. What's wrong? That's not supposed to be there. This indentation is wrong. This is right. Delta is not declared. Delta is declared. If firing timer is from a rate, collision, check. And then we're gonna go. When we fire max ammo, current ammo, minus equals 1. And here we're going to check if we have ammo. Alright, let's test it. So we are able to shoot them. There's absolutely no recoil or nothing showing that we are shooting. Let's just add some recoil real quick. So we're going to reset our position. .set. We're going to lerp the position.z to 0 by data times 10. And then when we fire, we're going to punch in that set equal to 0 to 1. Lerp takes two arguments, int It's a float, don't worry. So we are able to shoot. We are able to shoot infinitely. It's not what we want. Why is this not working? Max ammo is always more than 0. Current ammo. Alright, so we are able to run out of ammo. Let's add the ability to reload. Using R. And we'll get that input here. If event.is action pressed reload current ammo equals max ammo. Super fast instant reload. And then we're able to fire again. So this is of course way too much of a force for these cubes, so let's actually decrease that a lot. I just want these things to be skipping around a little bit. They're getting flinged off. Okay, that's too little. Like we're totally gonna add some impact effects and stuff. Like visuals here are not finalized, I'm just building mechanics right now. Alright, that's pretty decent for the physics impact. Of course the mechanic of the reloading still needs an animation. We could totally add a quick animation right now. Just a debugging animation, nothing final. SMG animation player. Create new animation. Reload. And we're gonna do the most boring reload ever. Key that rotation. Let's duplicate that key. And then my boy is just gonna go up to the side a little. Oh, I'm doing rotation right now. SMG, also key the rotation, please. Oh no, that's right, yeah. Okay, so up and to the side, it's gonna reset, I know. Up and to the side. Key the rotation. Then let's go into transform, key the position. Duplicate that key halfway through, move it all the way down. And insert a key. Let's see if it's all the way out of frame. Nope. So we're gonna go a little lower. How about -8? Half them. How do you like that for a reload animation? Just twisting the gun real quick. Boom, there's your reload. No, I can do better. Alright, so moving down. So that's like mag eject, right? Mag eject. And then we want to keep it there a little bit. So we'll duplicate the keys here. And then in between we want a little slap. As if the mag is being slapped in. So we're just gonna go. Oh, that's the whole view model. Boom. And we're also gonna do the. Oh, it's beautiful. Ah, come on. Mag release, slapping a new one in. I know, it's not final animations. It's just for debugging. I shouldn't be doing animations at all right now. Like dev model. I'm going to be creating actual models and doing the animations in Blender. But I just want to test out gameplay mechanics, so I need something to look at. So this is gonna trigger that animation. Play reloads, and then I want that animation player to report back on when it's done. Animation finished. Report back to SMG. Gonna keep track of if we're reloading. Is reloading equals false. Equals true. And here we're gonna check if we just finished the if animation name equals reload, then is reloading equals false. No, Lo-Fi Girl is actually stream safe. So I'm never able to fire again. Is it because this doesn't get called? Yeah, so make all the live streams public. Apparently right now they're set to private. I'm never able to fire again. Why is that? It's probably because this is not working right now. Okay, so done reloading is working, but I'm still not getting into the firing. So this has got to be true because it's coming from here. I'm not sure what the fault is here. Let's check it again. Let's check where we end up. Are we going to reach this point? I know I should use breakpoints and stuff. No, we can't even get past is firing. Are we able to get to here? Nope. So this is no longer calling. This whole primary function, why not? I didn't change anything with that. So we are reaching that, which is good. Oh, I know exactly what's going on. Okay, my bad. So this was all working. This was working. And actually this is not reloading, was actually also working. I was just editing animations, so I messed this up. It's supposed to be like that. We can't fire during reload. Alright, guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm starving right now. I'm gonna go make myself some food. But first, I'm gonna read some more chat. Pew pew pew. Yes, indeed. Pew pew pew. Guns, I thought this game was gonna be about fixing a ship. Yes, but there are malicious passengers on the ship. I first thought about having it just be passive and puzzles, but I need a little bit of combat to spice up the gameplay. There will be malicious plants and a couple of robots, and there will actually be a rogue smaller ship. It's like one of the fighter jets in the hangar has gone rogue and you have to defeat it. It's like a little boss battle. Your placeholders look better than some finished products. Oh, wait until you see my finished project, man. Golden Elstone. Yeah, I'm gonna make them public. When you're gonna do a gun system tutorial, when I'm better at it. You see right now I'm just hacking them together, which is fine for this project. How I go in and out of play mode so quickly? I guess it's just dependent on your computer. I have a pretty beefy laptop that I'm running this on right now. Like a Ryzen 9 and a 3060. Are you continuing a project off stream? Maybe not. Yesterday and today I actually just did all my developing on stream and I really liked it. So I might do some polishing, like I'll polish up this code and I'll add in the inputs, because right now you can see I don't have the reload and the grab and the primary action in the inputs. It's all boring stuff I'll do off stream. But I'll definitely do all visual stuff and like all this physics stuff, all the fun stuff on stream. I already like this game, well, thank you so much. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm just ending. I'll be back later. Go check out Tokyo Spliff. He's live right now, I think. Let me see. He's a super unhinged C++ developer. Yeah. I'm leaving right now. Check out Tokyo Spliff. It's this man. He's crazy unhinged, but it's lovely to watch. I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna get some food. Thanks so much for checking into the stream. And I'll see you guys next time. And I'll make those vaults public, don't you worry. See you guys later. Bye bye.